Alright guys, I'm gonna have to apologise straight up about its glare in the camera. It's coming from over there and haven't got anything that I can stop it with, but I'm actually in the JDM Racing S13. Now, I've been absolutely under the pump trying to get stuff done in the background. I actually started 2 vlogs. I'm gonna chuck them in here because a little bit with my S13, and then I went for a little visit at Archie. So I'm just gonna chuck that in here. G'day guys, welcome to another vlog. We're actually just taking a drive to go and see my tyre distributor. Had to go pick up some tyres, a couple for the boys, a couple for myself for this weekend's Jay-Z meet that you might have already happened or might not have. I can't remember what order the videos are going up, but it's been a long time since I've taken a drive down to where the drift park is. It's kind of like sucky to go down there. Last I heard, they hadn't even touched the drift park side of things yet, so literally just rocking up here now and let's have a bloody look. The whole drift park's still there, man. God, that's fucking frustrating. So frustrating. The entire drift park is still sitting exactly like it was, like untouched. There we go. Whole drift park still sitting there. The banked corner. Everything sitting there like it was still, which is just insane that it's still there and we could still be using it. Freaking sucks. Sucks so bad. All those freaking lights I paid for up there, still just sitting there. Oh, damn, that's annoying. Very frustrating, but it's insane that it's still sitting here completely untouched. It blows my freaking mind, guys. We could literally get cars and get out on this track within half an hour of forklift work and then just a sweep, and we could be out here ripping. I can't believe no one's come here and ripped the gates off, to be honest. Yeah, and just gone out and hit it for old time's sake, to be honest. It's yeah, like I said, it sucks, but such is life. Will work out what we're going to be doing moving forward. But interesting to go around here and sort of see the progress that's been happening. God, it's just so sucky looking at the drift park. Look at it. That's where we had all our fun, guys. And it's just wild that there's nothing there anymore. Can you imagine just being able to get in there now and move those walls that are there in the way, still where I left them? Imagine just getting out there and being able to rip it like we used to. Oh. There's even extra lines here now. You can see there's asphalt through, well, I guess that's dirt there, but you could have almost linked onto where the speedway is. That's where there was big buildings and stuff. With the speedway, some of the speedway buildings are still there, and man, just crazy. There's stuff with our graffiti and stuff all still over it, and just like, wow, just wow. She's still here. Like I said, frustrating, but what do you do? We're gonna go do some other stuff. Alright guys, welcome to another video. I'm weirdly filming this on my phone and it just feels weird, but I know that's how most vloggers do stuff. See, I'm even in the sun trying to work out how to make this stuff work. My GoPro, I just put it back. GoPro, annoying. Anyway, S13 is here, Frosty's here. I don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can see it. I apologise if it's shaky and crap, and it is what it is. I can't get my cameras to bloody work. But we're here to pick up the S13. Frosty has found the issue. You're going to quickly show us the issue there, Frosty. Finally, we find the issue, which after everything was a dead water pump. Yeah. So, dead water pump.
There's definitely a mix of everything as well that I've done with the new swell pot setup, but this definitely would have not, you know, we just would have masked the issue with doing other stuff and still would have given us a bit of grief, which it was, because I did put all that in and it still didn't really change much. It was flowing a little bit, but not like it does a full tornado now when the cap's off. Like, that's how it should be, but it wasn't like that before. So that's why I kind of looked at that, and I knew it was a bit noisy, and then you pull that out and it was just cooked. So
yeah, I guess we didn't really think there would be an issue with the water pump itself, because I guess I don't know, it's just an electric pump. I just thought it would be cruising along, doing what it was doing, and yeah, it just, none of it really made any sense. So
runtime wise, it's still a new water pump.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I barely used the car. So yeah, the water pump probably had maybe a couple hours of actual use on it and was never really 100% right. So yeah.
The unit in there, and it's rubber mounted now as well, with the rubber bushings behind it. So,
yeah, sweet.
She didn't have any issues, mate.
Well, fingers crossed she's been properly fixed now and we'll be able to just like get her on the dyno. Well, you had it running, you couldn't get it above 70?
I had it run about half an hour and it didn't go above 70.
Alright. So I obviously, as soon as this is going to paint literally right now, I'll show you guys, he's already got all the body kit in prime already, dude. He's like killing it. So the car's going away to get paint. It's literally not far from here, so that's fantastic. Frosty, luckily, is already back to work on his BMW. I'm excited to see this thing goes 3RZ turbo BMW 30. So it's going to be very cool. Anyway, I'm going to load up this S13 now, and you know, it's every time it's fixed, I like it again. So I sort of have moments where I love it and I hate it, and yeah, ideally at the end of the day, I freaking love this car. I just hate that it doesn't work all the time. So yeah, we'll load it up and get it off to Pink Bits for paint. I guess those were two vlogs I went to start, and then the days just got super busy. The S13 or the visiting the track was just improv, but I did want to chuck that in a video somewhere just to show you guys how crazy it is that the place is still sitting there untouched. And then of course the S13, by the time I got to Pink Bit's house, he'd already painted stuff, and I didn't have the essentially I didn't want to film the already painted stuff because, you know, I don't want you guys to see the color yet. I'd rather it's sort of more together when I get to show you guys the color, but I'm very, very happy with the color, and you know, we're just going to continue to move forward on that build. I'm super excited. Frosty did a really good job getting that thing together. But I am in New Zealand now, as you can see by that other clip I put in there, you know, in the departures. We are now in New Zealand, guys. I'm in Palmerston, New Zealand, and I am working on my JDM Racing 180SX. The car isn't finished. We've definitely got some work ahead of us to get this car done, but we're in a situation where the dyno running in the background, if you can hear that, with some like dirt car on it. But turbo LS S13, sequential TTI sequential gearbox, which I'm absolutely frothing this. We do have the R32, the backup car, in the background, which I'll go and show you guys over, which has had a ton of work done to it. But it is the backup car. However, if you can see any of this inside this car, which you can't, but we've got sequential shifter right there and no handbrake. So we still need to put a handbrake in this car. It's been fully rebuilt. So ground up, nut and bolt rebuild on this 180SX. So, you know, we really need to go, you know, we need to put the handbrake in, obviously, as well as other things. Right now I'm putting in a brand new quick release. Should hit the homies up at NRG. but you know, a quick release because the one that was in it has play. So we're going ahead now and fitting a quick release that doesn't have any play, nice freshy, which I'm bolting in. But essentially the whole idea here is because we really want to take this season seriously. I'm going to be here for every single round. James is also here for every single round. The R32 just fired up. The one I used in D1 and Z last. So I'll try and chuck a clip. Oh no, I won't be able to because I don't have my hard drive with me. I won't be able to chuck any clips in. I'll try and find some clips, but if I did chuck a clip in here, I'm happy. But basically, the R32, as you can hear in the background, big lumpy now. She's much more staunch than she used to be, and has a dog box and stuff in it now. So as far as a backup car goes, it's a pretty serious little backup car now. And you saw how capable that thing was in my hands before. You know, it really was a pretty sick thing. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to work on this car. Basically get this steering wheel sorted out. Then we are going to get as much done as I can here. Get the handbrake mounted. I think there's a bit more wiring that has to be done inside this car. Chicken's a little bit stressed out about the amount of work that still needs to be done on this car, but James is pretty confident we can get this thing finished and to the event. So that's what we're going to try and do. So we'll get back to you, Barry. Alright guys, so just want to do a little montage. This shop here is crazy. I did a video on this shop probably 2 years ago, just sort of touching on the point that most tuners are crazy, and he's definitely still crazy. Bloody good tuner though. Quickly. That in horsepower, you know what? 600, probably? Yeah, not quite. So she's definitely going to be a bit spicier than before. So the whole idea, 32 is the backup car. Yes, 13 is the main car, but the 32 is going to end up finished before the main car. Hopefully we get the main car finished. We have a few more of the boys coming down here to the shop to help us finish it off. But yeah, we're going to see what the 32 ends up making. It does have a dog box now, 4-speed dog box, Jericho I believe. Obviously better clutch to go with that, and then I don't know if they end up, I think it might have a built motor in it now. And yeah, so the aim is to make about 650 wheel or 600 wheel in this car. Back when I drove it last time, well, actually to be fair, the last time I drove it probably had 300 wheel, but it did have like 400 I think when I initially started driving it, but then the engine started blowing up. so we got to where it is. But anyway, it's on the dyno now. We'll see what she ends up making. We're going to finish off some of the wiring and other fabrication stuff we have to do on the 180.
Here we have an intercooler hose that chicken done up. Once again I'm repairing his work.
So he says.
So, wait, what happened? There was something in our team chat. What happened last night?
So no one told me how to blow manifold gasket. So
it turned up here not ready
James,
to tune.
it turned up not ready to tune. So James kindly came and changed it. And then I started it again and it had a blown manifold gasket and I looked at it and half the bolts were loose. So James kindly came in and changed it again. We pulled it apart, I put it back together. He put the turbo on and clearly didn't do it in the intercooler hose.
This is,
I think Jody had some involvement there at that stage.
Is it
Half-ass McManaway.
half-ass?
Half-ass McManaway.
Look, some of the bolts are done up.
Not all bolts are required.
Hey?
Not all the bolts are required on this car.
We're trying to lighten up the car.
Yeah.
It'd be
Finds
easy,
the biggest
easier
driver.
to lighten up the driver.
It's easier than lightening up the mood.
Funny story, but I used to drive for Holford Motors. Dominic, who owned Holford Motors, went to the extent of like taking genuine Ganadors off the car because he weighed Ganadors and he weighed GK Tech mirrors. And GK Tech mirrors were lighter. And I'm like, Dom, could literally just go take a shit. And then get in the car and I'm gonna save more weight than the freaking mirrors, mate.
I've got this guy, I tune a few jet sprints, and I've got this one guy and he's aluminium wing, it's bolted on with titanium hardware everywhere, like...
What's he, 150 kilos?
No, he'll be fuck all, he'll be 70, 80.
Oh, like, so he's not a contradictory to the...
No. And he uses children for navigators.
Yeah.
He uses fishing line for a throttle cable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I was very contradictory to what Dominic from Holfords was trying to do with the Holfords car, making it absolutely super light, and then I'm big boned, right?
Big boned, is that what you call it?
Big boned.
You call that a big bone?
Yeah, that's it. Good to go. Filters, do we even need those?
Not where we're going.
Oh, we're going?
No dust and space.
Come off again. Hey! What's going on? I've got a job for you already.
What's that?
I've got a job for you already because James couldn't do it properly.
James can't even do anything. He can't even touch a spanner.
Well,
Really living out the team and not being able to do fuck all.
so now see if I put the mocker on myself because I did it this time.
Yeah.
How good's that bit though?
Hey?
Go on.
What?
Do the thing.
What thing?
The kunk.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! What engine mounts does that have?
None.
Stock.
I don't know if there's any in there at all. Weight saving. Yeah,
Ran out of fuel pump, but it's still 570.
yeah.
570 horsepower. Jesus. What did it have last time I drove it? When it had all the cylinders?
About 150.
150 when you were trying to load it on the truck, maybe.
Yeah.
About that.
About 310 kilowatt at the start of the day.
It had about 170 last time you battled with Darren Kelly.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no. The amount of clutch kicks I had, yeah.
Yeah. It's got a fresh clutch in it now.
Sick.
And a little bit more power.
Fresh clutch, dog box, And what was it genuinely making like when it was healthy before though? Wasn't it like 380 or something?
420. Yeah.
420? 420?
No, 150.
About 315 kilowatt.
Queensland we talk horsepower.
Yeah,
Bigger
so
numbers sound better.
makes up for the...
What? I still reckon... No, it would have been... Actually, probably felt the same, very similar to my Chaser.
Healthy motor.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, we just had a fuel pump, which is kind of typical of the 85 of one of those pumps.
Yeah.
But that's heaps of jam.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Like, we get much more torque. I'll show you what it had last time we drove it, like, as a comparison. Okay,
Let's
so it'll
go
be
back
here.
to-
It'll
back to
actually
it.
be there.
Oh, there you go. So it went
just
from
over 300 kilowatts.
so 400 newton meters up to bloody nearly 600.
Yeah.
Close enough. And what was it before? 300. So 300 kilowatt.
The actual converter. So you gain 160 newton meters and 114 kilowatt.
Plenty. It's another 150 horsepower.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And heaps more torque.
Heaps more torque.
And more dog box.
Yeah.
More hopes and dreams.
Race machine.
Pure.
And she's just the backup. She's just the backup.
How fucking
She doesn't need to see the light of day unless shit gets hectic.
real hectic.
Unless there's someone,
Anything could happen.
there's someone we might need to drive through. I mean,
Do we have to fix this too, eh?
yeah. Good car. So you just got like 3 wires to connect on the other one. We're good to go.
I'm amazed you haven't done it.
Hey?
I'm amazed you haven't done it then.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. No one wants me touching wiring.
You twist them all together, don't you?
Uh huh.
You twist them all together.
Yeah.
Just pick it up
So we just got all
Chuck it
that.
into the car.
That's got to go in. Easy done.
and then we're good.
Wouldn't be a race event if it wasn't like this, would it?
That wouldn't be drifting.
No, that's it. Also, guys, there is now a sequential in this car, which I haven't told you guys about. So TTI, 5-speed sequential, and what else has changed on this? Obviously, you've cleaned up a ton of the interior.
Yep, the whole tunnel. We've just bits and bobs really cleaned up the engine bay. Link has supplied us the new plug-and-play looms.
Yep.
So basically,
So a whole new engine loom.
whole new engine loom.
So that's pretty cool.
And
What else? Different seat.
Yeah.
It's even too big for me, but it's like, honestly, it's like driving in a couch. It's too big, but just like we said, we just did that new quick release. And just overall a clean up on the rig and get her ready for a big season ahead, and fingers crossed she plays ball. A few things left to do, but we'll knock it out. We've still just got 3 wires, right? Still got 3 wires.
We're getting close to 2 now.
2.
It's almost complete.
Yeah.
Getting down
We're like
2 more.
12:30 a.m.
Yeah, bit
Bit
of
of
tape.
twist and tape.
Bit of twist and tape.
Bit of twist and
Send her
tape.
out the door, mate. She'll be right.
So what's being welded up over there is the new handbrake mount. We've decided on a certain way to do it, which is going to work.
Shade's going to solder it into place.
Yeah, well, soldering's not going to do it. It's not exactly a twist and tape, but
You shouldn't use the handbrake anyway.
yeah, that's. I have to in New Zealand.
Delete the handbrake, guys.
Yeah,
Don't need it
we
anymore.
upgraded the brakes so I can slow down more
Yeah, well, you got...
when people go slow in front of me.
Do we need to take his brake pedal out too?
No, yeah, he doesn't.
You don't want to do that.
No.
No.
You need to take it out of some other people's cars.
Yeah. It's not allowed to leave foot brake here.
Yeah.
No, should be. Should be.
Shibby? Well, she's got the Shibby plates. No, the 32's got the
32
Shibby.
does, yeah.
32's got the Shibby plates.
Now
We're getting there.
Now she's full of power.
Yes. All right. We're getting there. Oh, oil? So what was the final numbers? I can't remember if I went over it. Like 570.
570 almost, yeah. Show that 420 kilowatt.
No, 570 horsepower with literally a Chinese 30.
582, yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty old blue label.
And that's probably the only thing that's really stopping it from making more power. You said was the fuel pump.
Yeah, fuel pump, yeah.
Alright, 570 horsepower and a dog box now in the R32 4-door. I'm going to wrap up this video here, but definitely subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It's going to get wild this weekend with D1NZ. We're going to have some fun. I'll see you guys in the next one.